gentlemen, welcome to brand new Let's Play on this channel. I'm the Ninja Stalker, and this is Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty, or as it says here, Substance, because it's that one special edition. We're gonna go ahead and do this new Let's Play. We're gonna get started. What I like about this game is that you get to play as Solid Snake. What I hate about it is that you get to play as Raiden. I fucking hate Raiden. But this is the first of the Metal Gear series that I've played, and I absolutely love it. I still don't know a whole lot about the game, to be honest, or about the series, the lore, I should say, but because I started at 2, then I went to 3, then I went to 4, then I went to 5, and understanding that Big Boss is pretty much the father of these guys. They're clones of him, so he's not really the father, they're not really the sons, but they pretty much are. You got Solid Snake, Liquid Snake, and in this game they're introducing Solidus Snake, who's the closest that resembles of Big Boss. Anyways, yeah, we'll go ahead and start a new game, Tanker Plant. Now, I was doing a Let's Play on this earlier, and it didn't work out so well because of the graphics settings, but I've adjusted it to be a lot better now. We'll play on normal, and we'll try and collect all the dog tags that we can. Yeah, we'll just leave that on normal.
The Hudson River, 2 years ago. We had classified intelligence that a new type of Metal Gear was scheduled for transport. The whole thing stank, but our noses had been out in the cold too long.
I've played this so many times, I damn know what they're going to be saying. Or at least the iconic words that they'll be saying. I've played one, I haven't beaten it. It's just one of those things that if you weren't playing the game when it first came out, you can't build a nostalgia for it, and I didn't, because when I had the first PlayStation, my mom didn't want me to have any video games. Matter of fact, she didn't even want me to have a PlayStation. That was all my dad's idea. Like that, I'm grateful for him. Like thinking, oh, he's a kid, get him games, you know, he likes games, he's a boy. My mom's like, oh no, video games are the devil. But yeah, I mean, this game, tactical espionage, and so is 3, it's pretty awesome. I love that kind of stuff. Snake's still smoking. At some point, I'm gonna have to get back into Phantom Pain and try and finish that LP. I do like the game. It's just, I don't know. Now, my understanding, Snake is 35 to 37 for this gameplay. He's 35 right now, and then 2 years later, for the plant, he'll actually be 37. His body's age, however, I think it's still matching up with his actual age. But after this game, his health will deteriorate rapidly, and his body will age really fast because of the genetic coding that they put for him in Liquid to make something to do about not wanting them to be used as weapons, because somebody could take these clones, and since they're clones of the Big Boss, and the Big Boss is like one of the best soldiers around, so they wanted a way to make sure that these guys couldn't be used. And I mean, look at Liquid, he ends up being a bad guy, so it's pretty good that they made him age, but then they also did the same thing with Solid, and start aging like motherfuckers. So Solid Snake's trying to do as much as he can. The first game he was with the army, and then this game he's with philanthropy. Anyways, he's with this anti-Metal Gear group with Otacon.
Our boy, he's right on schedule.
Awesome. It's in the first game that he loses an arm, and in this game you'll find that that missing arm is now is liquid arm. They put it in, and Ocelot is going to run into trouble with that. You'll see. We'll see what it is. Oh yeah, look at that test. You know, I heard that they were going to make a movie about this. I wonder who's going to be the actor that plays Snake. And how true of
Snake.
the movie to the game is it going to be.
Otacon?
Loud and clear, Snake.
Kept you waiting, huh? I'm at the sneak point.
Everything going okay?
The stealth camo's busted. Landing impact.
We must have overused it. Sorry, but you're gonna have to deal with it. You're not in the military anymore.
Right.
Yeah, see.
I didn't plan on relying on this gadget anyway.
The private sector's not so bad, is it? Privacy guaranteed?
I'm happy as long as no one gives me any more unwanted gifts.
You mean that thing with Naomi?
And I can't say I miss the chattering nanny.
Mei Ling's not so bad. That reminds me, I have to get in touch with her again about that new Natick flashware.
Diverting toys from the SSCEN again? Look, give her a message from me. Someone will find out, sooner or later. She's better off assuming it sooner and quit while she's safe.
Too true. Okay, Snake, let's get to work. You know how the technical specs of Metal Gear were sold on the black market after Shadow Moses?
All Ocelot's doing.
Exactly. And now every state, group, and .com has its own version of Metal Gear.
Not exactly a classified weapon for today's nuclear powers.
This new one seems to have been designed to wipe the floor with all the other models. The only consistent description is that it's an amphibious, anti-Metal Gear vehicle.
That explains why this one is under Marine Corps jurisdiction.
The mission objective is to make visual confirmation of the new Metal Gear being transported by that tanker and bring back photographic evidence. But I want you first to go up to the top level of the infrastructure, to the bridge. We need to find out where the tanker is headed.
A little reconnaissance, huh?
There's too much we don't know about this new prototype. Capabilities, deployment method. We don't even know how close it is to completion. If we know where the testing arena is, I can start to draw some reasonable conclusions.
All right, I'll head to the bridge ASAP.
Try to avoid confrontations. Our goal is to collect evidence on Metal Gear development and expose it to the world. It would be best if you could get out of there without alerting anyone.
Don't worry, I know the drill. We're not terrorists.
Very good. Don't you forget that you're part of Philanthropy now, an anti-Metal Gear organization and officially recognized by the UN.
Recognized, but still fringe, Otacon.
I gotta say it with a heavy Spanish accent. Philanthropy.
All right, let's look at your gear. Your weapon is a tranquilizer gun converted from a Beretta M92F.
M9.
It's a little hard to work with because you have to reload after each shot since the slide locks.
Better than scavenging at the mission site. Good suppressor, too.
The chemical stun will take effect in a few seconds and last for hours. You can take down an elephant with that thing. Check out the laser sighting, too. The effects of the anesthetic round will vary depending on what part of the body is hit. We're talking about a difference of tens of seconds between hitting limbs, chest, or head. As for the equipment... Hey, Snake! Cigarettes? What's wrong with you?
It's kind of a lucky charm.
You haven't read the Surgeon General's warning, have you? Here's the digital camera. Works almost the same way as your old one.
But yeah, they make a movie of this. That'd be pretty cool. But where are they going to start? Are they
They
going to
don't
start
look
with
armed.
Shadow Moses?
Hey,
right?
Earth to
Are they gonna
Snake.
start with the first
These are
one,
nice,
or are they gonna
upstanding
start with
Marines,
this one?
not
They probably should
terrorists.
start with the first
Don't
one.
get caught. You're in stealth
And then how
mode
much of the
here.
first one are they going to
Sure.
have? Is
And
it
if
going to
it
be
comes
an
to that,
entire
a little
movie for the
beauty
first
sleep
one, or are
never
they
hurt
going to do
anyone.
some back,
By the way, Otacon,
back origins
are you
on
sure
the
of this
first one while
intelligence?
they're
Absolutely.
doing the movie?
Hacked it out of the
Second
Pentagon's
one.
classified files myself.
No traces?
Oh, please, I'm too good for that.
But this might be a trap. Remember, there's a price on our
You need
heads.
somebody
You're just
young.
being paranoid.
I hope so.
You need someone young.
Those
You
men.
can't just throw in an
You wouldn't think they
old,
were anything
an
but
old
civilians
actor.
from
And then it's
here.
like, oh
With all
yeah,
the
it's
ships
all because
passing
of
on the
the
river and
aging
in the
process.
harbor,
It's like, yo,
putting
you're going too
uniformed
fast
Marines
into
on the
the
deck would be
lore
a bad
of
idea.
Metal Gear.
People can get a
And
clear
on top of
view
that,
of
are they going to do a
Riverside,
origin
too.
story for big loss because
The
when you have
waterline
the
is
Phantom
too
Pain,
high.
right?
According to the navigational plans, this ship should have discharged its cargo upriver.
It's in there, no doubt about it.
The military trains you to watch for threats from the stern on a boat. That's SOP for counter-terror
No,
ops,
honestly,
too.
they should probably have
Security
David
should be
Hayter play
tighter.
a Snake.
You worry too
He
much.
looks like
Where's
Snake,
the
and all you
target?
got to do is just get him
Satellite
to go to
surveillance
the,
is a major
go to the
international
gym. Not that he needs to
pastime
go to
these
the gym,
days.
but just
I'd
get him
say
to go
the
to the
cargo
gym and get
hold
like
safely below the deck. Do you see the entrance to the
any
holds?
orange shade.
Looks like there are a few entryways into the crew
Buffed
quarters.
up and get him the right equipment, get him to like maneuver,
Chopper.
move like Snake.
What?
Because he's got that perfect boots. I don't really know of any other actor out there right now who's at the right age group. Because you need to have someone within like late 20s, 30s to 40s, depending on what movie of the game you're playing. So like here he's 35 to 37, right? He's 35 right now, and then
Looks like we're not the only ones after Metal
the
Gear.
plant part will be 37.
Is that a chopper I just heard?
And I want
Affirmative.
whoever plays Snake to
Probably
match
another
up.
Cowboy.
I don't want a Metal Gear Solid movie to come out
Is there
and
game
all of a sudden
hijack?
you're like, oh, we just gave a freebie to this new up and coming actor.
How many
No.
men do you need to take over a
Like
tank
for
of
example,
this size?
this is
Ship is
an
run by a
extreme example,
computer,
but like for
I'd
example,
say about 18 people.
who's that one Canadian kid who sings that every Justin Bieber. I don't
Yes,
fucking want a Metal Gear movie. And they were like, yeah, it's Bieber. Bieber's playing Snake. I swear to God, I'm not even gonna buy the fucking DVD for that.
Russians?
You sure?
No Marine barber
Like, I'm not
types
even gonna
that
go out of
out
my way
there.
to go online to one of those websites that you can like find movies for free, because I'm sure there's gonna be some guy going to movie with his cam set up recording it, right? I'm not even gonna
Let's get an
bother
ID on
watching
him
that shit
ASAP.
I'm on it.
if they're gonna pull that. No, you need somebody that looks like him, and David Hayter looks just like Snake.
Looks like the tanker's theirs now.
And I also want Snake, whoever's gonna play him,
K-60 Kasatka.
Kasatka? Kamov chopper, right? Killer whale.
you know. Anyways, I need someone who looks like him but also can move, because I don't want any like
We need to
CG
get a
bullshit
fix on
going
who they are.
Oh yeah,
Judging
we need
by
a
their
Snake who runs
transport,
super
aren't they
fast,
some
and we
kind
need
of
him to do
military
flips and
commandos?
all this other
Not
no.
necessarily. It could be the
I don't want
KA-62, the
too
civil
much,
model.
Look, Snake,
Too much fucking,
all we need is the
CG
photographic
in
evidence
that
of
movie.
Metal Gear. As long as we have those, we can put it online
Seriously,
and
if it's
blow the
not-
whole
if
thing
it's not
wide
gonna be
open.
David Hayter,
So
the
no
guy who does the voice for
pyrotechnics,
Snake. Who
okay?
else could play,
All right,
play Snake?
I'll do my best.
This isn't like Shadow
Snake.
Moses. Reach
Clearly,
me
it
if
can't
anything
be The Rock.
happens. The frequency's
I was just thinking of like recent actors that are
141.12.
always being put up in
How
movies
can I
and,
check
like,
in and
Rock's
save
one of
my
them, but you
progress?
can't have
I'll
Rock.
do it. There's a
Rock could
frequency set
probably
aside
play
for it.
Raven from the first movie,
140.96.
or from the first game.
Sorry, but no Mei Ling this time. Call
I
me
don't
on
know
the
if The Rock
codec when
would
you
play
want to
a bad
save.
guy, though.
Got it.
I'll
I
be
mean, he
waiting
played a
just
bad guy
past the
once,
Verrazano
and
Bridge.
then that was it.
You
He
need
pretty
to
much
be
played a
off
good
that
guy
ship
from
by
point
then.
forward.
I'll be in touch.
Let's see, who else is there? Who else is there? Who else is there? Anyways, for this game, one thing to note, because I'm using a Logitech controller, you were able to like aim your gun and then put it away if you lightly press on the action button for the gun. Problem is, since I'm using this controller, I can't do that, so check this out. Gun's aimed out, right? If on the normal PlayStation controller, if you ease off that button that just set this gun up, you would be able to put your gun down, right? So you would be able to put the gun down, but since this is what happens if you have anything but a PlayStation controller. So I'm trying to ease off of it, and it shoots. So you waste a round. So you have to find ways around this, right? So what you would have to do is let go of the first-person view, still hold the trigger down for the gun, and then just go to that. Or you can just quick, what do they call it? Like quick equip or quick unequip, and all you do is just hit the same button for this, but you just, instead of holding it, you just do that. Which kind of sucks because you now have to go through this process of, you know, doing this when it was so much faster to just do it from here. Also, another thing to note, in this game, well actually in any Snake game or whatever, but if you're outside for too long, Snake will catch a cold. It will happen, it will be a thing. That guy's up there. Alright, on easier difficulties, you'll find stuff out here. On harder difficulties, you'll barely find shit. Let me see what else is there. Also, in this game, it's the first time to introduce, at least I think it's the first time. I don't think they had it in Metal Gear Solid 1. But in this game, it's the first time they introduce that you can shoot out the soldiers' radios, which is extremely helpful, especially if you're sneaking around and you don't want to call them for backup. You can also, in this game, if they spot you and they have that exclamation mark or question mark, if you shoot that exclamation mark or question mark, if you're fast enough to shoot that exclamation mark, but for sure, if you shoot the question mark above their head, like, oh, like go look around and they see footprints on the ground, they're gonna be like, oh, what is that? You shoot the question mark, they'll be in a dazed and confused state. Depending on the difficulty of the game, it will determine how long they're in that dazed, confused state. So, I'll go ahead and show you as best as I can. And like I said, we will try and collect all the dog tags. Now, at some point, I'm going to have to reinstall DS3 or what was the name of it? I had a program to have a PlayStation controller on my computer. It was on a different computer, but I need that again because I cannot deal with certain issues with this controller, this Logitech controller trying to play PS2 games. That brings me.
Freeze. Huh?
Alright, so as you can see, we're holding him up, and he has something glowing on his chest. Those are his dog tags. So you either aim at his chest or you aim at his dick. Alright, so he dropped it. You have a few seconds to collect that before it goes away, and then you have to leave your current map, come back to the current map to recollect that dog tag. Alright? It will not stay on the ground forever. Do not expect to hold them up and then hold them up again for like extra items and shit. Do not do that. You will lose that dog tag. Collect it as fast as you can. I don't want to answer that. He's gonna tell me how to like get into the door. I don't give two shits. Going. Nope. I'm gonna do that. There we go.
Freeze. Move.
We're kind of in a bind right now. And I accidentally shot him because, again, it's one of these controllers that I can't do actual PlayStation stuff. And he's asleep because we shot him and then we grappled him by the neck, which forced him to go to sleep. Depending on where you shoot the tranquilizer will determine how fast the chemical agents in that tranquilizer to cause them to go to sleep. If you shoot them in the head or in the dick, they're going to go to sleep like that. Alright? If you shoot them in the hand, the arm, the leg, the torso, it'll take them a while to fall asleep. Now, in the torso, if you shoot them towards the heart, they'll fall asleep real quick. But if you shoot them like in the stomach, or like I said, the arms, the legs, the hand, it'll take a lot longer for them to go to sleep, especially in harder difficulties. But headshot, dick shots, they will fall asleep. You shoot them in the back, they'll take a while to go to sleep. But anyways, so we have a guy asleep, right? You're probably thinking, oh, you might want to leave the map and come back, and he'll probably be, he probably won't be asleep. Nope, he'll still be asleep. So what you got to do to wake him up is set him up somewhere. Alright, set him up like that. See how he's sitting up? So you have a better chance of doing this to him. You go in the first person view, and then you start smacking him. Alright, make sure, like that. You see how he twitched? You actually hit them. You actually hit him, so he's going to wake up. And you see the Z's, they'll start going down here. See? Now there's two at a time. One at a time. And he'll get up. Get your gun out ready to make him
Freeze. Move.
There we go. So, when you're holding up to him like this, you want to stay locked onto him. You hold the L1 button while still holding your your action button for the gun as you're presenting it, right? You're holding them up. So you hold it, and then you can move with it. This is how, if you hold the L1 and you're holding the square button on the PlayStation controller, you're able to run around like this. Otherwise, you can't. See, you're just moving the entire body. Now, in Metal Gear Solid 3, when you do that, you actually lock on and hold on to it.
Please don't.
Alright, shot him in the dick. Or around the groin area. Let's see, where did it land? Where did the shot go there? Oh, the needle's not there. Whatever the case is, he's asleep. We got him. Now, not all soldiers that you try to hold up will give you willingly their dog tag or are as afraid of you to give your dog tag. Sometimes they'll tell you, like, what are you? If you're going to shoot, you better shoot. Those soldiers, you have to be careful if you try to hold them up for too long. They will see through the guise of what you're trying to do, which is collect their shit, and they will fight back. As soon as you get those soldiers, and you do not have the equipment, just put them asleep and come back to them later. What you need to do is injure them in order for them to give up what they want. They need a little bit more coaxing, so you need to injure them for them to give you what you're looking for. In order for that to happen, you need a real weapon. So what we have is like they said, an M92 F Beretta tranquilizer. The tranquilizer is not going to injure them. Even if you shoot them in the arm or the leg, they're going to be like, what the hell was that? You know, like that's not going to scare you. You need to actually injure them. So if you have an actual weapon, so later on we will collect a USP. You use the USP to shoot them, but do not shoot them in the head, do not shoot them in the dick. You shoot them in the arm, you might get away with shooting them in the chest, shoot them in the leg, shoot them in their limbs, they'll be injured enough, and they will then give you what you want. So, let's continue on. Oh shit, he came back. Alright, we'll leave him alone. Now, if you put soldiers to sleep, they'll wake up and they will not call an alarm. If you knock them out, and they wake up from that knockout, they will call for reinforcements. But if you put them to sleep, they'll wake up, and the assumption is for the AI, oh, I was put to sleep, or, oh, I was asleep, I don't know that I was put to sleep, okay, whatever. It was probably a dream, you know, I thought I saw a guy that looked like Solid Snake or David Hayter or something that came up to me with a gun and telling me, you know, freeze, give me what you have, and it must have been a dream. That's what it is. They tell themselves that it was a dream, and then they'll wake up a little bit later, and boom, there you are. But if you knock them out and they wake up from a knockout, you better be ready for some reinforcements coming in. Now, we've been outside for a bit, so I hope we don't get too sick. Now, they do have, I think they have medicine that you can give your character so that he doesn't sneeze. I don't think we have it, do we? I don't think penicillin is. Antidepressant serves as muscle relaxant treats. Automatic imbalance. No, that's not good. A little bandage. Oh, shit.
Freeze.
Now, harder difficulties, he would have heard me running around, he would have done something. As far as I know, all the soldiers outside on normal difficulty, if you hold them up, they should give you their tags. I think all of them will give you their tags. The ones inside's a little different. Ration. Now that's all the soldiers outside, and we picked up all the items from outside, so now all we have to do is go inside. Oops, never mind. Sorry, there's one more item, a bandage. But we're not going to go inside just yet. We're going to take a moment to actually work out. Snake needs a little workout. I'm not saying he's out of shape, but we want him to work out. This is going to take a while, so if you feel free to skip ahead, because we're going to do a little workout session here and work on Snake's grip level. Why are we doing this? I just want to show you that it can be done and it's beneficial to do such things. So, we're gonna do a couple pull-ups. Well, more than a couple. I think you need to do, I don't know, I forgot how many pull-ups, but just keep doing it until you get a message from Otacon that congratulates you from getting from level 1 to level 2. Now, what are the benefits of getting from grip level 1 to grip level 2? Well, the obvious benefit is you go from 1 to 2, which means that you're able to hang on for dear life, depending on the situation, a little bit longer than usual. You can also do a little bit more pull-ups than what is given. So here you can get away with doing 3 to 5 pull-ups, depending on the situation you're setting yourself up for. So 3 to 5 pull-ups. You go to grip level 4, you should be able to do 4 to 6. And then there's grip level 3, and I think grip level 4 or 5 is the final. Oh shit, I mean, my bad. So we're gonna keep doing this, and it's beneficial again because you can get to places without worrying about falling off. Now, generally speaking, for this game, grip level 1 should be just enough to make it through any situation that requires you to hang on for dear life, or just hang off the ledge. I call it hang on for dear life because sometimes that's what's going to happen. Hang on for dear life, and you're going to hope bad guys don't spot you, see you, or whatever. But if you increase your level, you can hang on for a little bit longer, and you can feel a sense of accomplishment going from grip level 1 to grip level 2, 3, and 4. Again, I think 4 or 5 is the last one. It takes a really long time to get there, though, because you have to do a lot of these. Like, a lot. I think it's like, how many pull-ups is it? I want to say like you have to do 100 pull-ups or something. I don't know. I haven't been counting. I've just been doing this, and all I know is that you need to do this. Now, in order for this to count, you have to go all the way up, all the way down. You can't do this. You can't do that. There's no weak shit like that, right? Like, I don't even know if that one counted because I was still up, and then I saw my grip level was deteriorating a lot faster. So we're just going to keep doing this until we get a call on the codec from Otacon that says, hey, great job, you went from 1 to 2. Again, I'm not going to go from 2 to 3, 3 to 4, whatever it takes. I'm just going to go from 1 to 2 to show you that this is something that you can do. To do that. Oh, yeah, and you see his radio? You do that, he can't use his radio. So if he sees you, he'll probably shoot at you. He'll do all that jazz. However, if you shoot out his radio, he will not make a call.
Freeze.
Or he can't make a call. Now, that red exclamation mark, if you shoot that, that's not going to do anything. It's a red exclamation mark. A normal exclamation mark, if you're fast enough, he'll go dazed and confused. The question marks are the ones you want. If you see the question mark, shoot that because it'll stay up for a second or two, right? It'll stay up for a second or two, and it'll stay up for a second or two, and you have that split second or two to shoot that question mark above his head, and he'll be dazed and confused. I'll show you when we get opportunity or chance. I'm not going to do it right out here, because right now I'm trying to get grip level 1 to grip level 2. Once we do that, we'll go inside and we'll continue on with the gameplay. Maybe it's like 50 for the first one, and then 75 for the second one. I don't know. Somebody could look it up. You guys can look it up online. All I know is that you just keep doing this, spend a little bit of time, and you will get a codec call that congratulates you. To me, I think at least getting from 1 to 2. What would be pretty cool is if while doing this, if you go from grip level 1 to grip level 2, it like basically alters your physical appearance. I think that'd be pretty cool. Now, I'm not saying that Snake has to be like Mr. Olympia big when this happens, but like noticeably maybe bigger arms, bigger shoulders, a little bit more. Well, actually, he's already in shape. It's just, I don't know, something to that extent would be pretty cool, you know. But like, yeah, totally. I made Snake work out. It took a while, but it was worth it because you know he can have a higher grip level. Maybe you increase his health while doing this because he is working out. I mean, you're working out your entire body doing this. You're trying to hold on, pull yourself up, pull your own weight up, you know, and building up some arms, shoulders, chest, everything else. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I think it's pretty cool. Again, I'm not asking for like his arms and shoulders and chest to be like super huge when you do this, but something a little noticeable. Like, yeah, I could swear his arms a little bit bigger and like health bar goes up, all that kind of stuff. Now, here's the thing: doing these pull-ups. Realistically, in real life, this will never be a thing. This will never happen. You don't just pull yourself up like this, and then all of a sudden your grip level resets. You know how many people in like the military would get great grades if it was shit like that? Like, yeah, I can only do like 4 pull-ups at a time, but once I like reset myself, I can just pull myself up again and just keep doing this like this. Come on. Of course, for the game's sake, it was probably like, we need to reset the grip level like that, because otherwise we made it realistic by having Snake wait off on the side for his grip level to restore itself, or his stamina to restore itself. Everybody would be taking forever just to get one of the hardest achievements in the game. Or it would be the hardest achievement in the game if the realism was, you can't just do this. You can't just pull yourself up 4 times, then pull yourself up, and then go back to doing it again. I mean, like, not even in real life could you do shit like that. If you're tired, you're tired. You know, you can't just like, oh, I'm good to go. Yeah, no, that ain't gonna work. There we go. Call.
Congrats, Snake. Looks like those pull-ups were worth it. Your grip strength is up.
Alright. Now let's continue on.
Snake, go through that door into the ship's interior. Push the action button down in front of the door and wait until the door opens before letting go.
L1,
if you need to open the door faster,
R2,
hit the action button repeatedly while you turn the handle. Make sure you keep doing it until the door is open.
R2s are the negative comments, R1s are the positive comments. So you hold on, it goes slow, or you can tap the triangle button or a line controller, the Y button, and you'll be able to push through. Now again, I did say I need to get the SCP, whatever it is. I had a system. I had this thing that I downloaded that allowed me to use PlayStation controllers on my computer. I need that because there are some issues with the controller that isn't perfect. Now, you go here, you open this, he's gonna break it. And then he's gonna be like, oh shit, and then he'll put it back. Sometimes people missed out on their Let's Plays. I'm showing it. If you notice on the ground, we're leaving footprints. This was the thing from the first game. It's the thing in the second game, third game, so on and so forth. It's, I mean, go figure. It's tactical espionage, right? So you need to, if you play games like this, these tactical espionage games, you need to understand just about anything that can get you into trouble will probably get you into trouble. So leaving these footprints around, yes. Now, if you're playing this game on easier difficulties, the bad guys or your opposition, your op4, your opposing force, whatever you want to call them, will not give 2 shits about the footprints. It shows what kind of guards they are, what kind of sentry units they are. Harder difficulties, especially on normal, they will see the footprints, they will investigate. You can use that to your advantage, of course, because you can lead them away from certain areas as they follow the footprints. But no, they'll follow the footprints until you do not make any more footprints. So if you see right here on the ground, there's water there. There's a reflection because there's water there. It's reflecting up above. You walk over that, you will leave footprints. So see, I had dry feet, and now I'm leaving footprints because I walked through the puddle of water. I thought that was one of the coolest things in like a video game, was that attention to detail. Now, obviously, the footprints will disappear. As you see behind me, the footprints are disappearing, and the water will not stay on your boots forever. So you just got to take some time to just walk around and make the footprints go away. For games like this, you also want to do a lot of investigations. So, we're in this room right now making footprints all over the place, but you want to look through these lockers because you could find some things in these lockers. Again, it is a tactical espionage video game, right? You're not given everything for your mission. I mean, if you think about it, Snake is no longer with the army. He's with that group, Philanthropy, where they're against the creation and use of Metal Gear, right? So you have to procure items on site, because we didn't have anything. All we had was this M9. I picked up this chaff grenade. That's all we had was the M9 and the ammunition that came with that M9, which, by the way, the M9 is tranquilizer rounds. So you have to find tranq rounds. All things considered, I think on the hardest difficulty for this game, tranquilizer rounds are like extremely hard to find, because in the first damn place, if you think about it, in reality, who's gonna have tranq rounds that fit and support an M9, right? Nobody. So on harder difficulties, a lot of items are super hard to find. So it would behoove you to go and find anything and everything that you can. Do not just skip things. Now, again, it is a tactical espionage game, so the best thing you could do is, besides putting soldiers to sleep with a tranquilizer gun, is knocking them out in one way or another. You do not really want to go in guns blazing and killing everybody that you see. You're going to alert anyone and everyone. A gunshot's going to be super loud, so somebody can hear it from across the freaking map, and then they'll call for reinforcements, and then your day is just fucked. Alright? We do have other items on harder difficulties. These items will not be with you, like the AP sensor will not be there with you. You will have the camera, you will have the SIGs, you won't have the bandage or the Pendazine, but again, we did find those. Rations are going to be extremely hard to find, right? Those meal ready to eats, right? The MREs, they're going to be hard to find, so you do not want to get into any confrontation, but find everything that you can. Also, another thing to note, they call this a ration, but it says right there, meal ready to eat. Those are two different things. Rations, I think, are what the Russians call their meals, and in the military, or in the army, we call it MREs. And the MREs that we have do not look like that. They're not a round thing. They're like square bags or whatever. These are actual rations. I think this is what the Russians actually use. But the idea is the same. It's a meal ready to eat. You just open it up and add whatever it is you need to add, and you're good to go. You're only able to hold 5. On easier difficulties, you're able to hold, like, I think 10, 15, 20 or something like that. Harder difficulties, this one's on normal, we have 5. On hard, I think you can hold 3, and then on very hard, you can only hold like 1 or 2 or something like that. Anyways, yeah, so we'll leave it on here for now, and then let's start searching. So, yep, there we are. We found another ration. Let's go ahead and use that. We'll close this. Let's see. What do we have here? Oh, look at that. Lovely picture. To be honest, this is actually one of my favorite pictures. I'll stop, all right? I'll stop. But this is what you're going to do. For these, if you want an interesting dialogue with Otacon, you'll take a picture of this. And to know that you got a good picture is you're going to hear this from Snake.
Good.
That. You hear that, you took a good picture. If you don't hear that, you fucked up. And you suck at picture taking. So anyways, yeah. That is definitely one of my favorite ones out. Anyways, so... Nope, nothing. Nope, nothing there. There. some of these I'm trying to remember what was in them. Again, on like different difficulties, you'll find different things. You can't read what's on there. Is there item there? Nope. Close that. But I think there's another picture to take on this one right here. Yep, you can kind of see it right there. We'll collect the M9. We'll back ourselves up into this wall, and then bring out the picture, or the camera, excuse me, and we'll snap a pic.
Good.
Yep. Yeah, so it's a point later on in the game that you keep and take these pictures, and then you turn them into Otacon for a mission later on, because he's going to ask you to take pictures of, guess what, Metal Gear, or Metal Gear Race, to be this specific. Before doing that, you want to turn in these pictures that you have, because you only have so many, here, I'll show you. You only have so many pictures to take. As you can see, we already took one of Grlukovich. You have one here of the first lady we took a picture of. There's one of the second, and then as you can see, there's only room for like 3 more. So if you want, you can take over a picture of this, and he'll comment on a picture of Grlukovich, but he'll turn these in, and then he'll say something about them, and then he'll tell you, hey, go take the actual pictures that I asked you for. So anyways, as you can see, we're no longer leaving footprints, and Snake is not sick. He hasn't been sneezing just yet. If we stayed outside just a little bit longer, it's a possibility of that happening. So let's go ahead and shoot this soldier's radio. Alright, exclamation mark, wait for the question mark, and... Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. Alright. Let's wake him up. Now you can be lucky enough to hit his backpack and it should wake him up, but like I said before, just lean him up against the wall and punch him and he'll wake up. Just do some snaps at him, snaps and jabs. Do that and wait for the question mark. Where's the question mark? There. See? He's in a dazed state. See that?
Freeze.
Are you going to shoot me?
Yeah, see, I'm trying to aim at his dick, and he's like, are you going to shoot me? Now, if you do this for too long, his eyes will, like, blink yellow, and he'll try and engage you. So, what you want to do right now is get behind him, or whatever it is, and then make him go to sleep. So, can't aim at his dick, so let's aim at the back of his neck. Alright. Now we have to remember to come back for this soldier and collect his dog tag. Let me see what else is there. He could drop some items for us. Grab them. There. Hey, a ration. Does he drop another item for us? Usually, the soldiers will drop like 1 or 2 items at most, and then that's it. Right. There's another door here, but I mean, it's just going to lead to outside, and I don't want to go outside. So let's continue on our sneaking mission quest. So we got to remember there is one soldier at the beginning, or the place right after the beginning, and collect this dog tag. Now in here we have a number of soldiers to collect items from. All right, so we turn. If he sees me, his eyesight's not good. Oh shit! Him go to sleep. Does he see his friend? Nope. Okay. I'm trying to shoot at his radio because I don't want to. Actually, it doesn't matter now at this point. All right, let's make him go to sleep. it would be just a waste for me to shoot out the radios. So F9, awesome. And now another thing to note: Snake in this game, he's younger, obviously, than the other games. He's not as young as he was in the first game, but he's younger in this game. His melee combat maneuvers here. Let's take a look at it, because it's different from Raiden later on that we get to play as in this game, which I hate. They're just two different sides of a coin, right? So check this out. This is how Snake engages, right? So he does a jab, cross, and a kick with his front supporting leg, right? See that? His front supporting leg does the back spin kick. Raiden, when he does his engagements, it's a jab cross, and he uses his back. Is his back leg? I can't remember. I know he does like 2 kicks, where Snake does 1 kick. Snake does the 1 kick with his front left supporting leg, whereas Raiden, I think, let me see, how does Raiden? Because Raiden does like this kick, jab cross. Does like a back spin kick with a side kick or something. Whatever the case is, that's what Snake does. Snake in the later games doesn't do that anymore. Big Boss, as a matter of fact, in Snake Eater doesn't do that. He does like a jab cross, and then he does like a low kick, which I thought was kind of pathetic. And then Snake in Metal Gear Solid 4 does pretty much what Big Boss does, which is like a jab cross and like a low kick. And I chalked that one up for his age, because he's not as young as he used to be. But yeah. Anyways, let's go ahead and wake this guy up and see if we can collect his tag.
Freeze.
Alright. Got his.
Freeze.
Don't kill me.
Alright, and then we're going to go downstairs and meet this one soldier. Now this soldier has a tendency to want to doze off and fall asleep on the job. And he's also, well, as you can see, he's got flies all over him, so he's not exactly the best hygienic of soldiers. He doesn't really take care of himself. And we run into an item that we cannot collect because it's for the USP. It's USP ammo for the pistol. And we do not have it, but we will get one later on. So, this guy, pulled him up, and then...
If you're going to shoot, then shoot me.
Yeah, so we gotta remember he's another one that we want to come back for. I'll put him to sleep. Now he still has the flies all over him. If you grab him, or you move him in any way, shape, or form, whatever the case is, the flies will then start following you instead of him. I'll show you. So see? We move them, we touch them, and now the flies will come to us. And this door is closed, but it will open later on in the future. Now we got flies all over us. Now, what does this do for or against us? Well, it's not really great for us, but if you're trying to hide from the enemy will see and spot the flies, and they'll also, I guess, smell you and be like, oh, there's something smelly over here. I need to investigate and check this shit out. So, anyway, let's go over here. The flies will follow us. Now, you can get away from the flies. They're not that fast. And see, I just had to go into another area, and the flies don't follow me anymore. Alright, now we'll go over here. Snake will see that there's somebody over there.
Freeze.
Don't kill me.
another soldier out here. Also, there's some environmental things that you can do. So you can hit that bell with the gun and it'll make a ting sound. There's fire extinguishers. You can shoot those, and you can shoot the fire extinguishers and you'll release chemicals. So yeah, there's some things that you could do to like attract attention from the soldiers.
Freeze.
Yeah, but again, on harder difficulties, you running up on a soldier like that, they will turn around and be like, what the hell was that? Like that. Is there anything in here? There is USP, but we don't need that, so grab this guy and introduce another mechanic into the game, which is grabbing bodies, whether they're asleep, knocked out, or dead, and hiding them. There you go, you put them away. As far as I know, if they're asleep and you put them in these lockers, they will stay asleep pretty much forever until you open it. Until you open the locker. I don't know about that. I think they actually, maybe they do bring themselves out, or I don't know. All I know is that you put them in there, they're pretty much in there for good. I don't need that. So that's where we came from, and then over here, is there an item over here? Yeah, what is that? M9, perfect. And then you cannot go upstairs. You can go outside if you want, but that's blocked off. That's why. I think also on harder difficulties, the footprints they stay out a lot longer. And you would think the tranquilizer gun would shoot that out, and it cannot. Tranquilizer gun is meant for soft skin item or targets. That is not soft skin. You cannot shoot that with the tranq gun. I'm not even gonna waste a round for that shit. So what we're gonna do is just keep going by. I think on harder difficulties that camera actually rotates, and right since we're on normal difficulty, that just holds us. Spot. Now, if you want, you can have a chaff grenade, equip it, and toss it, and it will disrupt any and all items that uses like electrical. So like cameras, sentry guns, and stuff like that. Also, radio communications. More chaff grenade. That's why they even offered it for you right there. There's a ration down there, but we're full on the ration. Continue to sneak our way through. Coming back down here, there will be a soldier in that location, so. Which doesn't have the best rotation. As you can see, its far right limit gets beyond the door, which gives you an opening to run through the door while it turns away, so you don't even have to waste a chaff grenade. There's another ration over here. Go figure, we are in a kitchen. Now, there should be USP under that table and M9 under this table. Let's wake this guy up and get some items from him.
Move! I'm going to shoot. Then shoot me.
Okay, so he's also another one that we need a real weapon for. Yep, there's M9, but we do not need the M9. So, what we're going to do is get ready to run across. Okay, so he's turning that way. Alright, that's fine. We can fix this by going over here. Now, we will receive a call from the Semtex.
Snake, wait! Don't move!
I see it. Some kind of device on both sides of the hall. Infrared sensors?
Right, and they're linked to...
Let me guess. Semtex.
Exactly. Plastic explosives. If you trip the sensors...
I'll be sleeping with the fishes, along with this entire ship.
That sounds about right. There aren't that many infrared beams. Maybe you can get past those without setting off the explosives. If you need to see exactly where the beams are, you can use the usual method. There's a fire extinguisher over there. Break it open and try scattering some of the extinguishing chemicals.
Then that's the other thing you can do with fire extinguishers. Now, I can also show you that Snake has his cigarettes. And in the first game, you used your cigarettes to help you out with such things, right? Well, guess what? Same deal here. So as you can see, at the cost of your health, you can see the infrared sensors. Let's go back to RP. Now, the sensors you can crawl under. If you were to shoot that soldier while he was over here, and he falls over where the sensors are, guess what? He destroyed the ship because of that. It's happened to me before. Do not shoot these Semtech devices with a real weapon, mind you, because this weapon isn't going to do anything, but I'm not even going to try. Also, you can shoot that. Chemicals all over the place, and there you are. See? You can crawl underneath. I think on harder difficulties, you cannot crawl underneath. But in this one, we can... Oh, there he is. He started sneezing because of the chemicals. So, we can crawl underneath. Do not stand up. Wait till you're away from the sensors to stand up. That's happened to me before. And we'll come over here now and wake this guy up. Drop. Bandage. Come on now. There we go. I think we're
Freeze. Huh?
Didn't mean to
Don't kill me.
do that. Somehow it
Don't kill me.
it grabbed the chapter. There we go. Grab that. Crawl underneath, and we'll go over here to the storage room because we are going to see a soldier come in here who's very tired, very sleepy. Now, mind you, when you pull the chaff grenade, it also will cause your radar to not work as well. So, it's a two-way. Yes, he's very tired. Very tired. Come over here and sleep. Oh, do not start doing that, Snake.
Freeze.
Are you going to shoot me?
Alright, so it's 1, 2, there's 3 soldiers that have to come. I have to go back and the tags. Snake is sneezing. Okay, so there's one in there, there's one over there, and there's one at the beginning. Now, if you have a real weapon that actually does damage, you can shoot that green box right there, or that box right there with the green light. You shoot that, it deactivates the IR. The Simtex is still dangerous. If you or someone shoots the Simtex, throws a grenade in the vicinity of, the whole place blows up. Okay? So, it's still dangerous. That only solves half the problem. Crawl up. And we'll be able to collect our first weapon coming up. Let's see what better it is.
So it is the Kaslaka. Russian choppers.
Snake, did you find out where that ship is headed?
Yeah, I'm looking at it. 35 degrees longitude, latitude around 58.
More than 500 miles off the coast of the Bermudas, out in the middle of the Atlantic. So the prototype is ready for solo testing. It's basically combat worthy. That area is outside the Second Fleet's operational range, too. It must be a standalone Marine Corps project, which means this prototype Metal Gear must be designed for independent deployment, without any naval assistance. Anyway, analysis can wait till later. Snake, you need to go down to the holds and locate the actual metal...
Here, we are introduced to...
I'm on my way to the tanker hold. Report your status.
Control room, communications and engine room are under control. All entry and exit points to the tanker hold secured. Infrared sensors placed and operational.
Good work. Are the explosives in place?
Yes, they are all planted.
Listen, once we have what we came for, the tanker will be scuttled.
And the vehicle's pilot.
He's the only one who underwent the VR training. No one else can do it.
Are you sure you can trust him?
Your part in the mission is complete. You are to leave at once.
No, it's not over yet.
I can see the moon, even in this storm, pale as death. I have a bad feeling about this mission. You swore this to me, that you would leave the unit once the mission was complete. Do not worry, this is a country of liberty.
No, this is where I belong, with the unit. I have nowhere else to go. Father, I want to stay and fight.
There is no choice to make here, Olga. Need I remind you that you are carrying my grandchild? You will be on the helicopter out of here now.
Damn it.
Wave them off, and then they're gonna go like, oh, you need to come with us.
Freeze! Hands over your head, now! Toss your gun overboard, slowly. A woman. Show your face.
You men, you're all the same.
Who are you?
We are nomads. Wanderers.
I said don't move.
Americans. So you shoot women too.
I'm a nomad too. What else do you have there? Take the knife and toss it. Not there. Toss it overboard. Hold that position. Now, turn around.
You know what you're doing. It stopped raining. Not too shabby, is it? New York, I mean. And that brings our tour to its conclusion.
Scout knife with a surprise. You a Spetsnaz?
I think you deserve a little credit. No one's ever dodged that shot of mine. But no one gets lucky twice, either.
Alright, and our first mini-boss. So, we're gonna do is come over here. Now, you see the tarp over there? You want to shoot that, and you also want to shoot that light.
I've been with the unit since I was born. I grew up on the battlefield. Conflict and victory were my parents. The unit is my life, my family.
Because she will use that light.
All the bad and all the good. I have no one, nothing except the unit. Nothing else matters to me.
Yeah, you want to shoot the tarp. You'll get a better shot.
Whoever you are, you're not stopping us.
Now, depending on where you made the last engagement on her, will determine where she's going to be laying down or on all that. So we got her there, so she's up against the box. If you get her on the far side, she'll be leaning up against the side of the ship and over it. But yeah, depends on where you get the last shot on her, where she's going to be at. So we now have the weapon that she had, the USP. And there we have a Army Cypher.
Cypher? Otacon, the ship appears to be under their control. The men have Russian gear, but I haven't been able to find out anything else about their origin.
I know who they are.
You do?
We've ID'd the old man,
Who is he?
Sergei Gerlukovich.
Gerlukovich, one of Ocelot's allies.
Yeah, the GRU colonel. He's the one Ocelot was supposed to meet up with after Shadow Moses.
They're after Metal Gear.
Everything's changed. This is not going to be as simple as we thought.
You could say that. I saw a surveillance remote just now. It looked like the Cypher.
A Marine Cypher T?
No, Army.
First the Marines, then the Russians, now the Army?
You're right. This isn't gonna be simple.
Snake, there's something I have to tell you.
What?
We didn't dig up this info about the new Metal Gear on our own. Not like usual.
How did you find out then?
It was a tip. An anonymous tip.
Anonymous? You've never trusted those. Why would you start now?
I have a younger sister, a stepsister. We have different parents. I only knew her for 2 years.
You've never mentioned her before. So?
The sender of the tip was EE.
EE?
Her name is Emma, but I always call her EE.
Emma? Emmerich?
Yeah, it just caught my eye, you know? I figured it was a coincidence, but I couldn't get it out of my mind. There's really no one out there who knows about her.
When was the last time you saw her?
Over 10 years ago.
You think it's a trap? To lure us out here?
I don't know. After I got the tip, I did break into the Pentagon system to get confirmation.
Okay.
Watch your back, Snake. Maybe I screwed up.
I've got a light-equipped USP. I can take them on now. There's no ammo, but it takes a 9mm, just like the Marines' M9. I'll find those somewhere around here.
Don't raise too much racket with that thing.
I hear you.
As you hear, the USP takes the same 9mm rounds that the M9 Beretta takes. That's at least what it's chambered for. Originally, I think the standard USP is supposed to take .40 or .45, but just like any pistol out there, you can chamber it for whatever, as long as you change the barrel out and whatever other configurations you need for that weapon to appropriately take that ammo. So like my M9 that I have, you can change out the barrel and everything else to make it use .40 or whatever else. Now, she is knocked out, unconscious, and asleep. You can shoot her, even with a tranq, and Otacon will call you and say, "Oh, you're a monster. I can't believe you're messing with that poor girl," or something in that regard. What we are going to do, however, is grab her and move her over here. Oh, no, actually, we'll move her over here just to be nice. Just try and get her out of the rain. And you cannot take her off. As you can see, Snake's closer to the edge, but she's not, because they don't want you... yeah, but we're going to take that one. Now... Damn it, I'm trying to, like... whatever. Oh, we're already done. We do have a cardboard box we picked up. Yeah. Sensor out. Over here, down. Now, we won't go up just yet. We're going to come over here and we'll see a soldier pop out. So that's USB doesn't have a weapon. Is there ammo for it over here somewhere that I missed? I don't think so. Let me double check. Nope. Okay. So, and she disappeared. You notice, she just disappeared. So.
Freeze.
That's... By the way, as a kid, when I played this game, I saw these. They look like giant magazines. Now we'll go up here because there's a pretty cool item up above. I'm sure that's over there. It's a set of goggles. You can get off from climbing up these, climbing up this ladder, but there's no reason to. There's no items except for up at the very top. A set of goggles. These are thermals. Collect them, and I'll show you. See? And we can see New York to the left and to the right. Now, with the goggles, in this game, they do not take battery. At least I don't think they take battery. I know on normal difficulty they don't, but I don't believe they take batteries at all. And in real life, they take like AA or something like that. At least MVGs take AA, but these goggles freaking weigh quite a bit. They're not light. They're heavy. You will be tired, fatigued, just wearing them. All right, because me and my aircraft, when we fly at night, we have to have NVGs. You put them on your helmet, so you have this helmet on your head, then you have these set of NVGs, and since they're front heavy, that means you have to put a counterweight on the back of your helmet to balance the weight out. On the back of the helmet, you do have the battery pack system that takes the battery or the AA's that are supposed to power the unit. However, they don't weigh enough to balance the helmet with the as a counterbalance for the NVGs on the front of your helmet, so you have to put a heavy weight bag on the back. So take this into mind. There you are, you're flying a tandem seating aircraft like the Apache, right? You're seating either front seat or back seat, and then you have to have this you're not really in a comfortable space. You're kind of in a tight set of quarters, so you can't really be a big pilot sitting in an Apache. You just can't. It's not. I mean, you can, but good luck to you. So you're either sitting front seat or back seat, and then you got something like this sitting on your helmet. Your helmet weighs as much as it's supposed to, right? So it's not like a comfortable fit. Like, there is no comfort into wearing a helmet, especially for like over 2 hours, okay? And be expected as a pilot to fly like over 2 hours. I mean, standard is 2 to 3 hours, right? One bag of gas or something like that, depending on what bag of gas is for you, right? Depends if you have black auxiliary tanks or not. But you can expect like flying missions for like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 hours. All right, it's a thing that has happened, especially on the deployment. I know because it happened to me and a bunch of other pilots. And you're flying in like day and night, right? Wearing this thing on your helmet, sitting in a front or back seat, you are going to be exhausted. So I bring that up because I remember as a kid, I was like, oh man, these things are so cool. I'd wear them around all day, every day, and this, that. No, you. Now, the similarity to these is like if anyone has Modern Warfare 2 and you bought the special edition, you had like these Toys R Us NVG goggles, right? That came with green FOSS and white FOSS, right? And you could switch between the two. It's a toy. It's not really the real thing, and it does its job though. It does pretty well doing NVG emulation, right? But these are thermal goggles, and it's still the same concept, right? They take batteries, they have weight on the front of the and just yeah. Anyways, so we have our USP, and it uses 9mm rounds as it shows right there. Again, USP I always thought took like .40 or 45 rounds, but these ones are set for 9mm, so whatever. Anyways, we do now have a pistol that can injure and or kill the opposition. So we need to find those soldiers that we were unable to collect their tags and collect them. So now that we're on this side, that soldier that was over here is now on the opposite side. So what we're gonna do is wait for him to pop up and put him to sleep. Now crawl. Him to sleep. Grab this guy, move him out of the way because we also have to get the other soldiers attacked and realize that when they showed up back over there.
Freeze.
No!
We need a... No. I'm trying to, like, push him away.
Going to shoot, then shoot me.
Alright, now he asked for it, so we just nick him, and now he's like, oh god, no, please.
Don't.
There, now he dropped it, switched to this,
Please
and
don't.
put him to sleep. Okay. Also, here, this, and there, see? Now let's pick up some USP ammo, because we can get a whole lot. And also to help us out, even though we're not going to be here, but to prove a point, and we're going to be doing this later on. There, that just went right on through.
Freeze.
Are you going to shoot me?
Yes, I am. Just tag, switch to this. There we go. I was like, where the hell is it? Yeah, you have a limited amount of time to pick those tags up. I don't know if I mentioned that before, but pick them up as soon as you can. Now let's get collect all the tags. So there's 2 upstairs, and there was 1 at the very beginning. I think there might be, yeah, there's another soldier right there. So, him asleep. that. That. Come on, I was hitting the leg earlier. There. I don't know why.
It's the enemy. I need help.
If that happens, just leave the area as fast as you can. Alright, leave the area as fast as you can. Wait a bit. Just wait. And then go back down.
Freeze.
I don't know why the holdup didn't work. And if you're fast enough, then you're good to go. Now, all we have to do is go to the very beginning.
Who's there?
So that was one where the exclamation mark actually. Yeah, that was one where the exclamation mark actually worked. So where you shot the exclamation mark fast enough, and it wasn't the red one, the red exclamation mark. It was the normal white one, or blue white one, whatever.
Freeze.
What are you?
Tell you what I am. I'm the guy that's gonna get what I want.
Don't kill me. Don't kill me.
Also, if you put them to sleep, but it takes them a while to go to sleep, and then you knock them out, they're gonna go to sleep since the tranquilizer is what's supposed to be more powerful than knocking somebody out. So, don't think you have to shoot him so many times. You can just shoot him once and then knock him out, and then he will go to sleep. Now let me see. That's was downstairs on this side again. Is there an item? There is. And then this door will open. So first we need to go collect one batteries. Okay, so he's patrolling the other side now since we're on this side.
Are you going to shoot me? Help!
Alright, and that's everyone that we can collect from this area. And that's what all that will happen. If they see a soldier sleeping, if another sentry sees another soldier sleeping, they'll wake them up, and then they'll just go back to what they're doing. Right now, engine room.
Raven?
From the first game, and you can do this. Here, collect some USP. What is that? Yeah, locked. This one has nothing in it, and this one has a dead body. So let's put it back. I think on different difficulty there might be something in here. I don't remember. Now, let's pull this out. I think every soldier in this area you do not have to shoot or tag, but I'm not 100% certain. Not 100% certain.
Freeze! Move!
Do. Move them.
Please don't. Please don't.
Let's see. Grab him. And put him. Alright, let's see, what is there? Oh, something I need to take a picture of out here. I know, at least I think I know, that there was something out here that if you shot it, it'll explode and alarm everybody. And I thought it was like a picture. If you take a picture of a girl out here and then you shoot that same picture, it'll like explode and everybody be like, oh shit.
Freeze.
Don't shoot!
Alright, hurry up. Yeah, there it is. You take a picture of that, or you shoot it right now, and it'll explode. And then everybody will be like, oh shit.
Freeze.
Don't kill me.
Item over there, I think, see the M9 or USP. I don't know. If it's M9, I think it's yay, M9. Ooh, there's that. I forgot about that.
Please don't.
Proven how beneficial it is to daze somebody, especially if you're in a tight corridor like this, and you don't want to waste the round of putting them to sleep and going to wake them up to collect something from them, and then put them to sleep again. Oh shit!
Enemy sight. Enemy sight.
God damn it!
Unable to locate the emerald zone. Nothing else to
I don't know if he stays permadead.
There's somebody there.
Freeze.
Are you going to shoot me?
I don't know if that guy stays permadead. I'm gonna be so pissed if he does.
Good.
Yeah, somebody's gonna open that once we get over here.
Repair of the entranceway to the engine room on the port side is complete. We'll return to position following patrol of the small freeze.
What's going on? Respond. We've lost contact with the engine room.
No, we didn't. Alright, here we are. There's a soldier with the flies. Load of the flies over here. Now, I'm trying to remember, how do I get soldiers to... How do I get soldiers to come back to life? I think you're supposed to leave, I think you're supposed to leave 2 areas, and then they should come back. Leave. let's go back and see if that soldier is back to life or not. Also, I don't know if going back to that area is going to bring the exact same soldier to life so that I get his dog tags, or just some generic guy. I mean, they're pretty much all generic, they all look the same, but let's make sure. Nope, he's still dead. Fuck. Let me think. What can I do? I want and need his dog tag. Alright, maybe we need to go outside. Busted. Oh yeah, it's bogus. You have to go there. Alright, that's fine. We'll just walk there though, because I want to give as much time as the game needs to bring a soldier to that location. I can't state enough how much I love these games. They're just so freaking awesome. And it's the Resident Evil games that I really like. So like my the avatar that I have for my channel, right? It's of Hunk. It's of Hunk because I was playing a lot of the Resident Evil games at the time. Resident Evil Outbreak, as a matter of fact. Who made that for me was an individual, I think she's still subscribed to me, I'm not sure, and she was a commenter on my Resident Evil games. Her name's Annie Mex, and she made that for me, and I liked it. It was super cool. If it wasn't that, it would definitely be like Solid Snake on there, or even like Hunk on there like it is right now, but then like Solid Snake on the side. Because these are like the two big games that I really like, and it's Solid Snake that I like out of all of them. Big Boss is great. I do not like Old Snake, even though I played the game, but freaking it's just Solid Snake from MGS2, and then Snake from MGS3. But yeah, I mean, like for my avatar, it would be that. Actually, I wonder if Annie Max actually still watches any of my videos or channel. Hey, Annie Max, if you're still on my channel as a viewer, commenter, and or subscriber, could you like update my avatar and have like Snake in the background with Hunk? I don't know, just doing some cool pose or something. I don't know what kind of pose. Actually, that'd be kind of tough. What would we want? This is, again, if she actually watches. I don't know if she watches any of my videos anymore. She was the one who made this for me. and that's why I kept it up there. And back in the day when it was made for me, I even told people like, hey, you want to check something good out, like go to her channel. What would be a cool pose for Snake that I would want next to Hunk? Yeah, I don't know. What would be it? Maybe like do a backspin? No, that'd be too hard to get Snake doing a backspin kick. Whatever it is, I just want Snake and in this exact uniform, like this getup, just there, badass or whatever. Then again, I don't know. It's kind of on the directive of whoever's making it for me. Animex made the one for me, and it's of Hunk just there holding his gun, holding the briefcase, and I thought that was cool as shit. And then I do like Snake, Big Boss, who he would become to be in MGS 3. So you have Snake, and then you have Solid Snake. And I'm going to be doing a Let's Play on MGS here in a little bit, once I get to a checkpoint. I just want to make sure that that one soldier is not dead, because I'm trying to collect them shits. Is he dead, or is he... Let's find out. Okay, he's over there. There's, or at least somebody's over there. So what we're going to do is put this motherfucker to sleep. Oh!
Freeze. Huh? Oh. Freeze.
Now there is a group of soldiers that I'm not showing. It's the enforcers, the guys that they call in for reinforcements when something goes wrong. You cannot collect their tags. The only time that you can collect their tags if those soldiers were actually set up as sentries for that map. Because then that means they're actually implemented into that area and they're supposed to have items for them. You cannot collect anything from them though. Those are hard soldiers to get anything from because they're very like, they're enforcers. I mean, you just can't get anything out of them. They're meant to be more badass than these guys. Hopefully this works.
Freeze.
Don't shoot!
Oh! Alright. Got everything from everyone in. I don't think there's soldiers. Alright. Over there. This one I've tried taking a picture of and I can't get the picture. I don't know. Backside to her. Closed. And then that. And close. And oh.
Snake, there's another set of infrared sensors in place. If you touch that, the explosives will detonate and that ship will be pulverized.
I'm not in the mood to go sleep with the fishes, but there are too many sensors. Looks like I'll have to find another way.
No need to worry. There's a way through. Take a close look. Do you see the thing with blinking green lights right next to the explosives? That's the control unit for the sensors. Destroy that, and the sensors stop functioning. You can't get in close enough to touch it, so you'll have to shoot it out. But the M9's knockout rounds won't work. The USP you picked up should do the trick. Use that gun.
Let's see. You can also shoot this, and you have that. Pretty cool. Let's see. So we have to shoot this. Let's do this. There's supposed to be one up here. And we can get a better look at it if we go on our tippy toes. Pop that. So the first one is out. We start making our way closer. There's the second one right there. And the third one is back there. Let's see if we can, yeah, right there. Got it. Alright. Pick up some more extra ammo. Oh, I already took the ammo. Okay. Let's go to this. And going through this door will initiate a checkpoint. I will not end the video here. I'm going to actually push forward to try and finish.
Verrazano Bridge checkpoint passed. All non-essential personnel report to the holds in 10 minutes' time for the scheduled briefing session with the Commandant. You are ordered to continue manning your posts until that time.
So what I need to do is find out if there's a way to pause this recording. I think there is. I mean, it's NVIDIA GeForce graphics card. There should be a way to pause. But I'm going to pause it, and then we'll get back into it. Because if I actually stop the video and then turn this off, actually, no, wait, I can stop the video and leave the game on. And then, yeah, we'll do that. So, anyways, we'll do that. So, hope you guys enjoyed the game so far. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Oh, by the way, Animex, if you are there, that's up to you. If you want to update my background or my avatar, just the Ninja Stalker with Hunk on the side. That's up to you if you want to like take into consideration adding Snake and regular Snake from MGS3, so you have Solid Snake and a regular Snake. It'd be kind of weird to have two Snakes on there. I mean, for something like that, you would want a multitude of games, and then in that case, you'd have to look at every single game that I've played and just put it back there. When really the initial point of my channel was the Resident Evil games, or any game for that matter, really. I don't know, it's up to you, but anyways, yeah, so I'll go ahead and stop the video, and I'll see you guys next